Welcome back to our podcast, everyone. Today we're talking about something very simple but very powerful: kindness. Many people think kindness is just a small action, but actually it can change your whole day and sometimes even your whole week. I think it's something we should talk about more often.
Yes, absolutely. Kindness is one of those things that feels tiny when you do it, but later you realize it had a big impact. I want to start with a small story from last week. I was going to the supermarket on a very hot day. I felt tired, sweaty, and a bit annoyed. When I arrived at the entrance, a little boy held the door open for me. He looked up and said, "Here you go," with a big smile. It was such a simple thing, but honestly, it changed my mood immediately. I walked into the store feeling much lighter.
That's such a sweet story. It's amazing how small actions can make us feel different. I also had a moment like that last month. I was on the bus after a long day at work. A woman sitting next to me noticed I looked tired and said, "You look like you had a tough day. I hope you can rest when you get home." It was such a kind thing to say. She didn't know me, but she cared for a moment. For the rest of the journey, I felt calmer and less stressed. That is the magic of kindness.
Exactly. And what's interesting is that kindness doesn't only make the other person feel good. It makes you, the person giving kindness, feel good too. There's actually a scientific reason for this. When you do something kind, your brain releases chemicals that help you feel happy and relaxed. So even if the act is small, like holding a door or giving a smile, your brain gets a little reward.
I love that. It means kindness is not just a nice idea, it's also healthy for us. And I think kindness helps people feel more connected. These days, many people feel lonely or stressed, even when they are surrounded by others. A small act of kindness can create a little bridge between two people. That connection can make you feel less alone and more understood, even for just a moment.
Right. And when someone is kind to you, you often feel motivated to be kind to someone else. It starts a chain reaction. Imagine you're having a bad morning, but someone compliments your shoes or helps you carry something heavy. Suddenly, your mood is better, and maybe you smile at someone later or help someone who looks lost. Kindness spreads quickly.
Yes, I believe kindness is like light. If you have a candle and you use it to light another candle, your own candle doesn't lose anything. It stays bright. But now there are two candles shining. Kindness works exactly like that. You don't need to lose anything when you give kindness. You only help create more light around you.
And the best part is that kindness is free. You don't need money, experience, or special talent. You don't even need a lot of time. It can be something very simple like saying thank you, sorry, or good job. It might be offering your seat on the bus, helping a friend, or even just listening carefully when someone is talking. Those small things can mean so much.
I agree. Sometimes people think kindness has to be big or dramatic, like volunteering for many hours or giving a lot of money. But actually, everyday kindness is just as meaningful. A message saying, "I'm thinking of you," a smile to a stranger, or letting someone go first in line can completely change the feeling of someone's day.
And when we talk about kindness making your day better, we don't only mean emotional happiness. Kindness can actually make the world feel safer. When people act kindly, we feel more comfortable in our environment, at school, at work, on the street. Kindness creates a feeling of trust. It makes life feel less stressful.
Yes, that's so true. Imagine if every person did just one small act of kindness each day. Schools would feel calmer, workplaces would feel friendlier, and shops would feel more welcoming. We often think we can't change the world, but actually, small daily kindness can change how the world feels.
So before we finish today's episode, I want to give our listeners a small challenge. Before you go to sleep tonight, think of one kind thing you can do tomorrow. It doesn't have to be big. It can be something simple like holding a door, giving a compliment, or sending a short message to someone who needs support. Just pick one small act.
Yes. And when you do it, pay attention to how you feel afterward. You might be surprised. You may discover that kindness doesn't only make others feel better, it can also make your own day much brighter. Kindness always returns to you in some way.
Thank you so much for listening, everyone.
And we hope you choose kindness today. See you in the next episode.